God, as this day slowly closes its eyes and the noise of the world softens, I come before you with a heart that is waiting, listening, longing for your word like dry ground longs for rain. I am here not because I have perfect words, but because I trust that you hear even the prayers that tremble as they rise from my soul. Tonight, I lay my whole day before you. Every moment I understood, and every moment I did not. Thank you for carrying me through hours I could not have survived on my own strength. Thank you for the breath in my lungs right now, steady and alive, reminding me that you are still sustaining me. Lord, the night has a way of revealing what the day kept hidden. In the quiet, my thoughts become louder, my emotions more honest, my heart more exposed. And so I invite you into this sacred space of honesty. I do not want to hide from you. I want to be fully known and fully held. You already see me, yet you wait for me to speak, to open my heart willingly. So here I am, God. I bring you my weariness, my disappointments, my unanswered questions, and my small victories that still matter to you. I bring you my gratitude, even when it feels fragile, because I know every good thing today came from your hand. Father, thank you for today, even for the parts that were hard. Thank you for the lessons that stretched me, for the delays that protected me, for the closed doors that saved me from paths I could not yet understand. Help me trust that nothing today was wasted, not a single tear, not a single prayer whispered under my breath, not a single act of obedience that went unnoticed by the world. You see it all. You always have. And tonight I rest in that truth. God, I ask you now to quiet my mind, the thoughts that keep circling, the worries about tomorrow, the replaying of conversations and mistakes. Gently still them. Teach me how to let go without fear. Teach me how to rest without guilt. Your word reminds me that you are a God of peace, and you invite me into it. I remember how it is written that you give your beloved sleep, and I hold on to that promise now. Let your peace settle over me like a warm covering, protecting my thoughts and calming my heart. Lord, I come to you also with a humble spirit, asking for forgiveness. Search me gently and show me where I fell short today. Not to shame me, but to heal me. Forgive me for the words I spoke without love, for the moments I chose impatience instead of grace, for the times I trusted my own understanding more than yours. Wash me clean again. I need your mercy not only for eternity, but for this very moment. Thank you that your forgiveness is not reluctant or limited. Thank you that when I confess, you are faithful to forgive and restore. God, I release into your hands the people who crossed my path today. Those who blessed me, I thank you for them. Those who hurt me, I place them before you too. I do not want to carry resentment into the night. Teach me how to forgive as you forgive me, freely, fully, without keeping score. Heal the wounds I may not even know how to name yet. Protect my heart from bitterness, because I know it steals the peace you desire to give me. Father, as I lie down, I remember your promise spoken through Scripture, that in peace I can lie down and sleep, for you alone make me dwell in safety, as written in Psalm 4:8. Let that truth sink deep into my spirit. I am not alone in this room. I am not unguarded. You are here. Your presence surrounds me. Your angels stand watch. Even when my eyes close, yours remain open. Even when my strength fades, yours does not. God, I give you my fears about tomorrow, the responsibilities waiting, the unknown outcomes, the things I cannot control no matter how hard I try. I release them now, one by one. I do not want to carry them into my rest. I want to trust you fully. You have already gone before me into tomorrow. Nothing will surprise you. Nothing will overwhelm you. Help me believe that deeply, not just with my mind, but with my heart. Lord Jesus, you once spoke words that still reach across time, inviting the weary and burdened to come to you for rest, as recorded in Matthew 11:2008. Tonight, I come. I come with everything that weighs me down. I do not pretend to be strong. I do not pretend to have it all together. I come because you invited me, and I trust your promise that rest is found in you, not in my efforts, not in my understanding, not in my ability to fix things. God, thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for not rushing my growth or condemning my struggles. Thank you for walking with me at a pace my heart can bear. As I prepare to sleep, help me release control. Teach me that rest is an act of trust, and tonight, I choose to trust you. I place my life, my loved ones, my future, and my soul in your hands. Let this night be holy. Let my sleep be peaceful. Let my dreams be covered by your presence. And if I wake in the night, remind me that you are near, that I can speak to you even then, that you never tire of listening. I surrender this moment to you, God, and I wait quietly, expectantly, for all that you will continue to do. As the silence of the night deepens, God, I remain here with you, breathing slowly, allowing your presence to fill every space that noise once occupied. There is something sacred about this hour, when the world rests and the soul becomes more honest. In this stillness, I sense how much I need you, not only for guidance and strength, but for closeness, for reassurance, for the quiet knowing that I am not walking this life alone. I open my heart again, not because you require repetition, but because my spirit longs to stay near you. Lord, as I reflect on today, I notice how quickly my heart can forget your faithfulness when challenges arise. Yet when I pause now, I can trace your hand through every hour. You were present in moments I didn't recognize, protecting me from things I never saw coming, giving me strength when I thought I had none left. Thank you for being a God who does not abandon me when I struggle, but stays even closer. Teach me to recognize you, not only in breakthroughs, but also in the quiet endurance you give me to keep going. God, I bring before you the parts of my life that feel uncertain, the decisions I am facing, the paths that are not yet clear, the prayers that seem to linger unanswered. I confess that waiting is hard for me. I want clarity now, resolution now, relief now. But tonight, I choose to trust that your timing is wiser than mine. Help me remember that you see the full picture, while I only see fragments. Help me surrender the urge to rush what you are carefully unfolding. Father, guard my heart from fear. Fear has a way of creeping in at night, whispering lies about tomorrow, exaggerating problems, shrinking hope. But your truth speaks louder. Your word reminds me that you have not given me a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind, as declared in 2 Timothy 1:7. Let that truth reshape my thoughts. Replace anxious imagining with quiet confidence in you. Let my mind rest in what is true, not in what is frightening. God, I pray now for my inner life, the thoughts no one else hears, the emotions I don't always know how to express. Heal what is wounded, strengthen what feels fragile. Where I've grown tired of hoping, breathe new life. Where disappointment has settled deeply, gently uproot it and replace it with trust. I do not want to carry heaviness into another day. I want to be renewed from the inside out. Lord, I place before you the people I love. Cover them with your protection tonight. Speak peace over their hearts, even if they are far from me. Where they are struggling, meet them with mercy. Where they are searching, reveal yourself. Where they are weary, give them rest. I thank you that I do not have to hold everyone together, because you are already holding us all. God, I also lift up those who feel distant from you right now, including moments when that distance has lived inside me. Draw us close again. Remind us that you are not offended by our questions or intimidated by our doubts. You invite us to come honestly. You welcome the broken and the unsure. Let this night be a turning point where trust quietly begins again. Father, I ask you to teach me how to live with a grateful heart. Not gratitude that ignores pain, but gratitude that sees beyond it. Help me notice the small gifts I often overlook. The kindness of a word, the comfort of rest, the simple miracle of another day lived. Gratitude softens my heart and aligns it with yours. Let it become a natural response, even when life feels heavy. God, as I prepare to sleep more deeply, I release my need to understand everything. I release my desire to control outcomes. I release my tendency to replay mistakes. You are not asking me to fix myself tonight. You are inviting me to rest in your grace. I remember how your word says that those who trust in you will renew their strength, that they will rise up with wings like eagles, as written in Isaiah 4:31. Even as I sleep, renew me. Restore what today has drained. Lord, protect my dreams and my thoughts as I rest. Let nothing disturb the peace you are placing within me. If my mind wanders, gently guide it back to you. If I wake with worry, remind me that I am safe in your care. Let your presence be the first thing I sense when I open my eyes, whether in the middle of the night or at the break of dawn. God, I thank you that you are constant. My emotions change, my circumstances shift, my strength rises and falls, but you remain the same. You are faithful when I am tired. You are patient when I am slow to learn. You are kind even when I am hard on myself. Tonight I rest not in my ability to hold on to you, but in your unchanging hold on me. I give you this night, Lord. Let it be filled with your peace, your protection, and your quiet work within my soul. I remain here in trust, allowing your presence to surround me as I sleep, knowing that even in rest you are at work, shaping me, guarding me, and preparing me for what is to come. God, as the night continues to hold me in its gentle stillness, I stay with you, allowing my heart to sink deeper into trust. There is a quiet work you do when I stop striving, when I stop explaining myself, when I simply remain in your presence. I feel how my soul slowly exhales here. Thank you for being a God who does not demand performance, but invites relationship. Thank you for meeting me not only in moments of passion and praise, but also in the soft surrender of this hour. Lord, I acknowledge before you how often I measure my worth by what I accomplish, how much I give, how well I endure. Tonight, I lay those measurements down. I do not want to define myself by productivity or perfection. I want to be defined by belonging to you. Remind me that I am your child before I am anything else. Before I succeed or fail, before I understand or question, I am yours. Let that truth settle so deeply that it reshapes how I see myself when I wake. God, I bring to you the hidden places of my heart, the memories that still ache, the regrets I try not to revisit, the grief that resurfaces when the world grows quiet. I trust you with these tender places. You are gentle with wounds that time has not fully healed. You do not rush the process. You sit with me in it. Tonight I allow myself to feel without fear, knowing that you are near and that I am not alone with my pain. Father, I ask you to heal what I have learned to ignore. Heal the emotional fatigue I've learned to call normal. Heal the disappointment I've learned to carry quietly. Heal the longing I've learned to silence. I don't want to numb my heart just to survive. I want to live fully alive in you. Touch the places I have guarded most carefully and restore them with your compassion. God, I surrender my identity to you again, not the version shaped by expectations, comparisons, or past failures, but the identity you have spoken over me. Your word says that I am fearfully and wonderfully made, as declared in Psalm 39:14. And tonight, I choose to believe that applies to me, not in theory, but in truth. Help me stop arguing with your voice and start trusting it. Help me see myself the way you see me. Lord, I place before you the future that sometimes overwhelms me. The years ahead, the changes I cannot predict, the seasons I cannot control. I admit that uncertainty scares me, but I also remember that you are already there. You are not bound by time as I am. You stand at the beginning and the end, holding everything in between. Teach me how to walk forward without needing every answer. Teach me how to trust, step by step. God, when doubt rises, remind me of how far you have already brought me. I did not arrive here by accident. I am still here because you sustained me. There were moments I thought would break me, yet I survived them with your help. Let those memories become anchors of faith rather than reminders of pain. You were faithful then, and you will be faithful again. Father, I ask you to shape my heart while I sleep. Transform my attitudes, refine my desires, remove what draws me away from you, and strengthen what draws me closer. I know that even in rest, you are working. You never sleep nor slumber. While my body rests, let my spirit be renewed. Align my will with yours in ways I cannot even articulate. God, I pray for humility, the kind that keeps my heart open and teachable. Protect me from pride that isolates and from shame that silences. Help me walk with a quiet confidence rooted in you, not in myself. Let my life reflect your love naturally, without force or fear. Let others encounter your grace through the way I listen, speak, and respond. Lord, I give you my relationships, the ones that bring joy and the ones that bring strain. Heal what is broken. Restore what has been damaged by misunderstanding or distance. Give me wisdom to know when to speak and when to be still. Teach me how to love without losing myself, and how to set boundaries without hardening my heart. Let your love be the foundation of every connection. God, I also place before you my calling, even when I don't fully understand it yet. The purpose you are slowly revealing, the work you are preparing me for. Remove the pressure to have it all figured out. I trust that you will guide me at the right time. Your word reminds me that you will instruct me and teach me in the way I should go, and you will counsel me with your loving eye upon me, as written in Psalm 32:8. I hold on to that promise tonight. Father, as my body grows heavier with rest, I thank you for this sacred pause. Thank you for not rushing me into the next thing. Thank you for allowing me to simply be. In a world that constantly demands more, you invite me to rest, and in that rest, you remind me that I am enough because you are enough. God, if tomorrow brings challenges, prepare my heart tonight. If tomorrow brings joy, prepare me to receive it with gratitude. Whatever comes, I want to walk into it grounded in you, not shaken by circumstance. Let my first thoughts upon waking be anchored in trust, not fear. I remain here, Lord, in quiet surrender. I do not need to rush this moment. I do not need to fill the silence. You are here, and that is enough. As sleep takes hold, I rest in your faithfulness, knowing that you are watching over me, loving me, and carrying me forward, moment by moment, breath by breath, night into morning. God, even as sleep begins to draw nearer, my heart stays turned toward you, attentive, receptive, quietly open. There is a sacred closeness in these moments when words slow down and trust takes their place. I sense you inviting me not to strive for deeper faith, but to simply rest inside it. So I remain here, not reaching, not proving, just receiving. Thank you for being near, without needing me to say the perfect prayer. Lord, I recognize how much of my life has been shaped by noise, opinions, expectations, pressures, constant input. Tonight, I ask you to gently undo what has cluttered my spirit. Strip away what is unnecessary. Simplify my heart again. Teach me to hear your voice above all others, not as a distant echo, but as a familiar presence that speaks peace into confusion and light into uncertainty. God, I bring before you the moments when I doubted myself today, the times I felt inadequate, unseen, or unsure of my place. Those moments linger more strongly at night, trying to define me, but I refuse to let them have the final word. Your voice speaks louder, reminding me that my value is not fragile, not temporary, not dependent on how others perceive me. It is rooted in you, and you do not change. Father, when my heart feels tired of hoping, remind me that hope is not something I must manufacture. It is something you plant. Even when I feel empty, you are able to grow faith in quiet soil. Help me stop judging my spiritual life by how strong I feel and start trusting you even when I feel weak, especially when I feel weak, because your strength does not require my confidence to work. God, I surrender my expectations of myself, of others, of how life should unfold. Expectations can quietly turn into burdens, and I don't want to carry them into rest. Teach me to hold plans loosely and trust you fully. I don't want to miss what you are doing because I am clinging to what I thought should happen. Lord, I thank you for the ways you speak through Scripture, gently and faithfully. Tonight, one truth rises within me, that your mercies are new every morning, as declared in Lamentations 3:22-23. That means tomorrow is not weighed down by today's failures. It means I don't have to fix everything before I sleep. It means grace will meet me again when I wake. Let that truth quiet every accusing thought and replace it with hope. God, I ask you to heal my perspective. Where I have been focused on lack, teach me to see provision. Where I have been focused on delay, teach me to see preparation. Where I have been focused on pain, teach me to see your presence within it. Not to deny reality, but to see it through the lens of faith instead of fear. Father, I give you my body tonight. You know every place of tension, every ache, every area that feels depleted. I ask you to restore me physically as I sleep. Let rest flow through me deeply. Let my nervous system calm. Let my breathing slow. Let your peace move through every part of me, reminding my body that it is safe to let go. God, I release shame into your hands. Shame for not being further along. Shame for needing rest. Shame for feeling what I feel. I don't want to carry that weight anymore. You do not shame me into transformation. You love me into it. Help me accept your kindness without suspicion, your grace without resistance. Lord, I ask you to protect my heart from comparison, the quiet measuring that steals joy, the subtle voice that says I am behind or lacking. Silence that voice tonight. Remind me that you are writing my story with intention, not haste. What you are doing in me cannot be rushed, and it does not need to resemble anyone else's path. God, I bring you my unanswered prayers, not with bitterness, but with trust. I place them gently before you again, knowing that silence does not mean absence. Delay does not mean denial. You are working in ways I cannot yet see. Strengthen my faith to trust you in the waiting, not just in the outcome. Father, I remember how your word says that you keep in perfect peace those whose minds are stayed on you, as written in Isaiah 26:3. Tonight, I choose to fix my thoughts on you, not forcefully, not anxiously, but steadily. When my mind wanders, I return to you. When worries arise, I place them back in your hands. Again and again, I choose trust. God, let this night reset my heart. Let it loosen what has tightened. Let it heal what has been strained. Let it prepare me quietly for what lies ahead, I do not need to know everything that tomorrow holds. I only need to know that you will be there, and you will. As sleep finally takes over, I rest not just my body, but my soul. I rest in your character. I rest in your promises. I rest in the assurance that you are good, you are faithful, and you are near. And in this resting, I trust that you will continue your gentle work within me, carrying me through the night and into the new mercies of morning. God, as the night deepens and the world outside grows quieter, I sense you drawing even closer, not with urgency, but with tenderness. This is the hour where I no longer need to explain myself, where even thoughts can rest. I let myself sink into your presence, trusting that you are doing more in this stillness than I could ever accomplish through effort. Thank you for being a God who works gently, who heals without force, who restores without noise. Lord, I notice how my heart softens here. The defenses I carry through the day slowly loosen. The need to be strong fades. I allow myself to be vulnerable with you because you are safe. You do not use my weakness against me. You meet it with compassion. Tonight, I stop hiding the parts of myself that feel unfinished. I bring them into your light, trusting that you are patient with my process. God, I reflect on how often I rush past moments meant to shape me. I rush past pain, wanting it gone. I rush past joy, afraid it won't last. Teach me how to remain present. Teach me how to trust that you are in this moment, not only in the future I'm praying toward. Let me learn how to live awake to your presence, even in ordinary hours, Father. I give you my heart, as it truly is tonight, not as I wish it were, not as others see it, but as you see it. You know where it is strong and where it is tired. You know where it believes easily and where it struggles to trust. I don't need to edit myself for you. I don't need to impress you. I only need to be honest. And in that honesty, I find freedom. God, I ask you to realign my desires. Where I have wanted things that pull me away from you, gently redirect me. Where I have settled for less than you intend, awaken a deeper hunger. Let my desires be shaped by your wisdom, not by fear, comparison, or impatience. I want what you want for me, even when I don't fully understand it yet. Lord, I place before you the weight of responsibility I carry, the pressure to provide, to succeed, to hold things together. I confess that sometimes I forget that I am not meant to carry everything alone. Tonight I lay that weight down. I trust that you are capable of sustaining what concerns me. I trust that you are at work even when I rest. God, remind me that I am not behind. I am not late. I am not failing because my journey looks different than I expected. You are not rushing me, so I don't need to rush myself. You are not disappointed in my pace. You are walking with me, step by step, moment by moment. Let that truth quiet the voice of accusation that tries to speak when the world grows still. Father, I thank you for your faithfulness that stretches across my entire life. Even when I could not see you, you were there. Even when I doubted, you remained steady. I remember now that your steadfast love never ceases and your compassion never fails. They are new every morning, faithful without exception, just as you reveal in Lamentations 3:22-23. That faithfulness holds me tonight. God, I pray for my inner rest, the kind that goes deeper than sleep. Rest from striving, rest from proving, rest from constantly evaluating myself. I want my soul to learn how to rest in you, not just occasionally, but as a way of living. Teach me how to return to this place of trust again and again, even in the middle of busy days. Lord, I give you my fears about being misunderstood, overlooked, or forgotten. Those fears can quietly shape how I live, how I speak, how I love. I don't want fear to lead me. I want your truth to guide me. You see me fully. You know my heart completely. And that is enough. I release the need for constant validation and receive the security that comes from being known by you. God, I lift up my purpose to you, not as a demand for clarity, but as an offering of trust. I believe you are shaping me for something meaningful, even if I can't name it yet. I believe that nothing I walk through is wasted in your hands. Use every season, every lesson, every delay to form me into who you created me to be. Father, I ask you to soften my heart toward others. Where I have grown guarded, restore openness. Where I have grown cynical, restore hope. Where I have grown impatient, restore compassion. Let me see people through your eyes, not through the lens of my wounds. Heal me in ways that allow love to flow freely again. God, I remember the words of Jesus, who said that peace is a gift he gives, not as the world gives, but a deeper peace that does not depend on circumstances, as spoken in John 14:27. Tonight, I receive that peace, not because everything is resolved, but because you are present. Let that peace stand guard over my heart and mind as I rest. Lord, as the night continues, I trust you with my unconscious hours. I trust you with my dreams, my breathing, my heartbeat. I trust you with the quiet work you do when I am not aware of it. Even now, you are restoring, renewing, and preparing me. God, let me wake when the time comes with a lighter heart. Let me carry into tomorrow the peace of this moment. Let the memory of your nearness remain with me, steady and grounding, reminding me that I am never alone. I remain here in surrender, resting in your presence, confident that you are faithful, attentive, and near, through the night, through every breath, and into all that is still to come. God, as the hours move quietly forward and the world seems wrapped in stillness, I stay with you, letting this moment stretch without urgency. There is no need to hurry away from your presence. Here, time feels different, gentler, slower, held. I sense you reminding me that rest is not a pause from life, but a vital part of it, a place where you meet me deeply and personally. Lord, I notice how my soul responds to your nearness. The tightness eases. The constant inner dialogue softens. I realize how much I carry without even noticing, how often I forget to lay my burdens down. Tonight, I consciously place them at your feet, not because they suddenly seem small, but because you are infinitely greater. I trust that what overwhelms me does not overwhelm you. God, I reflect on the ways I have tried to be self-sufficient, the ways I have leaned on my own understanding, my own plans, my own strength. I confess that independence can quietly turn into isolation. Teach me again how to depend on you without shame. Remind me that reliance on you is not weakness, but wisdom. Your word says that if I trust in you with all my heart and do not lean on my own understanding, you will make my path straight, as written in Proverbs 3:5-6. Tonight, I choose that trust. Father, I bring you the questions that linger in my heart, the why and the when and the how long. I don't need immediate answers to stay with you. I only need reassurance that you are listening, that you care, that you are present in the waiting. Let my faith mature beyond needing constant clarity. Teach me how to trust your heart when I cannot trace your hand. God, I ask you to restore my sense of wonder. Life can become heavy when I lose sight of who you are. Remind me that you are still the creator, still powerful, still involved. Open my eyes to see your beauty again, in small details, in quiet moments, in ordinary days. Let awe gently replace weariness. Lord, I lift up the places in my life where hope feels fragile, where disappointment has worn it thin, where repeated waiting has left me tired. I don't ask you to force hope, but to nurture it patiently. Like a seed planted deep in the soil, let it grow quietly, strengthened by your promises. I trust that you are faithful to complete the work you have begun in me. God, I surrender my need to compare timelines. My journey does not need to mirror anyone else's. You are not late with me. You are intentional. Every step, every pause, Every detour holds meaning in your hands. Free me from the pressure to measure my life against others. Help me walk confidently in the path you are shaping specifically for me. Father, I ask you to cleanse my heart of resentment toward circumstances, toward people, even toward myself. Resentment quietly steals peace and clouds vision. I don't want it to take root in me. Teach me how to release what I cannot change and trust you with justice, healing, and restoration. You see what I see, and you see far more. God, I bring before you the parts of my faith that feel quiet right now. Not absent, but subdued. I trust that silence does not mean distance. Sometimes you speak most deeply when you are quiet. Help me remain faithful in these seasons, trusting that you are still present, still active, still near. Lord, I remember the promise that you are close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit, as spoken in Psalm 3:18. That promise reaches me tonight. It tells me that I don't need to be whole to be held. I don't need to be strong to be close to you. You meet me exactly where I am. God, I pray for alignment between my inner life and my outward life. Let my private trust shape my public actions. Let the peace I receive here overflow into how I live, speak, and respond. I don't want faith to be something I perform. I want it to be something I live naturally, rooted in relationship with you. Father, I give you my tomorrow again. Not as a transaction, but as an offering. Whatever it holds, joy, challenge, routine, surprise, I trust that you will be with me. Prepare my heart to respond with wisdom, patience, and love. Let me carry this quiet confidence into the next day. God, as sleep deepens, I rest not only my body, but my striving. I release the need to have everything resolved. I release the need to feel in control. I release the need to understand every step ahead. I choose to trust you with what I cannot see. I remain here in your presence, held by your faithfulness, surrounded by your peace. Through the quiet of this night, I trust that you are continuing your gentle work within me, strengthening faith, restoring hope, and guiding me forward one moment at a time. God, as the night stretches on and the stillness feels almost tangible, I sense a deeper invitation, not to speak more, but to listen more closely. There is a language of peace that does not rely on words, and tonight I allow my spirit to learn it. I quiet the urge to analyze, to plan, to prepare, and I simply remain before you. In this quiet, I trust that you are doing something holy within me, something that does not need to be rushed or explained. Lord, I become aware of how much I long to be reassured. Not just that things will work out, but that I am held, that my life matters, that my prayers are not drifting into emptiness. And gently, without force, you remind me that you are a God who sees. You saw me when no one else noticed. You heard prayers I barely knew how to speak. You counted tears I never shared. That awareness settles me more deeply than answers ever could. God, I reflect on how often I have mistaken silence for absence. Tonight, help me understand that your silence can be full of intention, full of care, full of unseen movement. Just because I cannot hear you clearly does not mean you are far. Teach me to trust the unseen work you are doing beneath the surface of my life, where roots are growing stronger even when nothing appears to be happening. Father, I bring you my longing for direction, the desire to know what to do next, where to go, who to become. I admit that uncertainty makes me uncomfortable, yet I also sense you asking me to trust the journey, not just the destination, to walk with you one step at a time, learning dependence instead of demanding certainty. Help me be faithful in the small steps, knowing you guide those who walk humbly with you. God, I surrender my need to control outcomes. Control often disguises itself as responsibility, but tonight I see how heavy it becomes when I carry it too long. I release outcomes to you, the ones I fear and the ones I hope for. I trust that you are wiser than my best plans and kinder than my worst fears. You know how to bring good even from situations I do not understand. Lord, I ask you to strengthen my inner resilience, not a hardness that resists pain, but a rootedness that remains steady through it. Let my faith grow deeper, not louder. Let it become something that holds me in quiet storms, something that anchors me when emotions rise and circumstances shift. Shape my character in ways that reflect your patience, your gentleness, and your enduring love. God, I bring before you the parts of me that feel overlooked or underused, the gifts I'm unsure how to offer, the dreams I've set aside out of fear or discouragement. I place them back into your hands, not demanding immediate fulfillment, but trusting your timing. If you planted these desires within me, you know how and when to bring them to life. Father, I pray for discernment, the ability to recognize your voice amid many others. The world is loud, opinions are many, and my own thoughts can be confusing. Teach me to recognize the tone of your voice, steady, truthful, full of love. Help me learn the difference between conviction and condemnation, between your guidance and my anxiety. I want to follow you with clarity and peace. God, I remember that you are not distant from human weakness. You understand fatigue, sorrow, and temptation. You are compassionate toward my limitations. Your word reminds me that because of this, I can approach you with confidence to receive mercy and find grace to help in time of need, as written in Hebrews 4:16. Tonight is such a time, and I receive that grace freely. Lord, I lift up the hidden struggles I carry, the ones I rarely talk about, the doubts that surface when I am tired, the fears that feel too vulnerable to voice. I trust you with them. You are not surprised by my humanity. You meet it with mercy, not disappointment. Let that truth dismantle the pressure I place on myself to always appear strong. God, I ask you to reshape how I see rest, not as something I earn after doing enough, but as something you invite me into because I am loved. Let rest become an act of faith, a declaration that you are working even when I stop. Help me stop equating worth with effort. Teach my soul to receive without guilt. Father, I give you the emotional weight I've accumulated, the subtle stress, the unresolved tension, the lingering sadness. I don't always know how to release these things, but you do. Gently lift them from me. Replace heaviness with lightness, not by ignoring reality, but by covering it with your peace. Let me feel the freedom that comes from trusting you fully. God, I pray for courage, not the loud kind, but the quiet kind that remains faithful when no one is watching. Courage to trust you in uncertainty. Courage to obey when it would be easier to avoid. Courage to remain open-hearted even when past experiences tempt me to close off. Shape my courage through intimacy with you, not through pressure or fear. Lord, I thank you for your patience with my growth. You do not rush me. You do not compare me. You do not abandon me when progress feels slow. You walk with me at a pace my soul can sustain. That patience is a gift I receive tonight, allowing me to breathe more freely and rest more deeply. God, I hold on to the promise that those who wait on you will not be put to shame. Waiting is not wasted in your kingdom. It forms trust, deepens roots, and prepares hearts. Help me wait with hope instead of frustration, with expectation instead of fear. Let waiting become a place of encounter rather than anxiety. Father, as the night continues its quiet journey toward morning, I trust you with every unseen hour. I trust you with my thoughts as they fade into rest. I trust you with my heart as it softens in your presence. I trust you with the work you are doing beyond my awareness. I remain here, God, not striving to move ahead, not rushing to conclude this moment. I rest in the assurance that you are near, attentive, and faithful. In this stillness, I allow your peace to settle deeply within me, confident that you are guiding my life with wisdom, compassion, and unfailing love through the night and into whatever awaits me next. God, as the night gently carries me closer to morning, I remain aware of you in a way that feels quieter, but deeper, like a steady presence that does not fade when words do. I let myself rest here without expectation, trusting that you are near even when my awareness softens. There is comfort in knowing that I do not have to hold on to you tightly for you to remain with me. You are faithful on your own, constant even when my attention drifts. Lord, I think about how much of my life has been shaped by moments I did not recognize as important at the time. Small choices, quiet prayers, ordinary days, and yet looking back, I see how you were weaving something meaningful through all of it. Tonight, help me trust that you are still doing that now, even when my days feel repetitive or unclear. Nothing offered to you is insignificant. Nothing lived with you is wasted. God, I bring before you the parts of my heart that feel tender tonight. Places that react quickly, that feel easily overwhelmed, that grow tired of being strong. I do not ask you to harden me. I ask you to strengthen me gently. Teach me how to live with an open heart without being consumed by what hurts. Teach me how to love deeply without losing the peace you are placing within me. Father, I confess that sometimes I struggle to believe that rest is allowed, especially when so much feels unfinished. There is always more to do, more to improve, more to figure out. But tonight, you invite me to stop, to trust that you are not measuring my worth by my output, to trust that my stillness does not slow your work. Help me accept rest as obedience, not avoidance. God, I ask you to heal my relationship with time. I worry about how quickly it passes and how slowly answers seem to come. I fear missing opportunities or falling behind, but you are not bound by time as I am. You redeem it. You fill it with purpose. Teach me to live fully present, trusting that you hold both my past and my future securely. Lord, I lift up the moments when I feel spiritually dry, when prayer feels heavy and scripture feels distant, when faith feels more like endurance than joy. Remind me that seasons of dryness do not mean you are absent. Roots grow deep in hidden places. Teach me to remain faithful, even when I do not feel inspired, trusting that you are still nourishing my soul beneath the surface. God, I remember how you spoke through the prophet Isaiah, saying that those who wait for you will renew their strength. They will mount up with wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. That promise in Isaiah 4:31 speaks to me now. Let waiting become a place of renewal, not discouragement. Let my strength be renewed quietly as I rest in you. Father, I bring you my desire to be understood, to be seen clearly by others, to be valued for who I am, not just what I do. I place that longing in your hands. You understand me completely. You see beyond words and actions into motives and intentions. Let your understanding become enough for me, steadying my heart when human recognition falls short. God, I ask you to refine my trust. Not a trust that depends on outcomes, but a trust that rests in your character. Even if things unfold differently than I hope, help me believe that you remain good. Even if prayers are answered in unexpected ways, help me trust that your wisdom surpasses mine. Shape a faith within me that is resilient, honest, and deeply rooted. Lord, I pray for freedom from self-condemnation, the quiet voice that revisits past mistakes and magnifies flaws. I do not want to relive what you have already forgiven. Your word reminds me that there is no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus, as written in Romans 8:1. Let that truth silence every accusing thought and replace it with grace. Teach me how to live forward, not backward. God, I give you my thought life tonight. The patterns I return to automatically, the narratives I tell myself when I am tired. Renew my mind slowly, patiently. Replace fear-driven thinking with trust. Replace scarcity with faith. Replace harshness with compassion, especially toward myself. Let my thoughts become a place where your peace can dwell. Father, I ask you to awaken joy within me again, not a forced happiness, but a quiet joy rooted in knowing you. Joy that coexists with responsibility and sorrow. Joy that reminds me why faith matters, why hope endures, why love is worth choosing again and again. Let joy return gently, without pressure, as a gift. God, I bring before you the unknown challenges ahead, the conversations I'm nervous about, the changes I cannot predict, the responsibilities that feel heavy. I trust that when the time comes, you will give me what I need. I do not need tomorrow's strength today. I only need tonight's peace, and you are providing it now. Lord, I thank you for the way you guard me while I sleep, for the unseen protection, the quiet care, the steady presence that does not waver. Even when I am unaware, you are attentive. Even when I rest, you remain vigilant. That truth allows me to surrender more fully. God, I remain here in this gentle awareness of you, letting the night do its work, letting rest reach places effort never could, letting trust grow without strain. I do not rush toward morning. I do not cling to the night. I simply remain with you, confident that you are leading me faithfully, lovingly, wisely through this moment and into all that lies ahead. God, as this night continues its quiet unfolding, I stay aware of you not as a distant thought, but as a steady presence that surrounds and sustains me. Even as my body rests more deeply, my spirit remains gently awake to you. There is something profoundly comforting in knowing that I do not slip out of your care when consciousness fades. You remain attentive, loving, and near, holding every moment with intention. Lord, I reflect on how much of my life has been shaped by learning to trust you gradually, often through uncertainty rather than clarity. Faith has not always come through dramatic moments, but through steady endurance, through choosing to trust you again after disappointment, through returning to you even when answers did not come quickly. Tonight, I thank you for staying with me through every stage of that journey. You have never withdrawn your love, even when my confidence wavered. God, I bring you my inner contradictions, the faith that believes and the fear that still whispers, the hope that rises and the doubt that questions. I do not need to resolve these tensions before coming to you. You welcome me as I am, holding all of it with grace. Teach me that faith is not the absence of struggle, but the choice to remain with you within it. Father, I ask you to soften the places in my heart that have grown guarded over time. Pain has taught me caution. Disappointment has taught me restraint. But I do not want to live closed off. I want to love freely, trust wisely, and remain open to what you are doing. Heal the fear that tells me vulnerability is unsafe. Remind me that you are my refuge, even when people fail me. God, I surrender my sense of urgency, the pressure to hurry healing, the pressure to resolve emotions, the pressure to arrive at certainty. Tonight, I give myself permission to move at a human pace. You are not impatient with me. You are not frustrated by my questions. You are walking with me, not pushing me ahead. Let that truth quiet my inner restlessness. Lord, I place before you the areas of my life where I feel stretched thin, where responsibility feels heavier than joy, where faith feels more like discipline than delight. Meet me there with renewal, not necessarily by changing circumstances immediately, but by strengthening my inner life. Let me learn how to draw strength from you daily, quietly, consistently, God. I remember that you are a God who invites me to cast my cares upon you because you care for me, as written in 1 Peter 5:7. Tonight, I do exactly that. I cast what weighs on me, concerns I've named and ones I can't yet articulate. I do not throw them carelessly. I place them deliberately into your capable hands. I trust that you receive them with compassion. Father, I ask you to bring order to my thoughts. The mind can feel scattered when the body is tired. Gently gather my thoughts and align them with truth. Where I exaggerate fear, bring perspective. Where I minimize your faithfulness, remind me of it. Let my thinking be shaped more by who you are than by what I fear. God, I pray for emotional honesty. Not the kind that overwhelms, but the kind that heals. Help me acknowledge what I feel without letting it define me. Teach me how to bring emotions to you instead of burying them or acting them out. You are not threatened by what I feel. You are a safe place for truth. Lord, I lift up the parts of my life that feel unseen by others. The quiet efforts, the silent perseverance, the prayers that have no witnesses. I trust that you see all of it. Nothing done in love is invisible to you. Nothing offered in faith is forgotten. Let that knowledge strengthen me when recognition feels absent. God, I ask you to teach me how to wait without growing bitter. Waiting has a way of exposing what I believe about you. Tonight, I choose to believe that you are good even in delay, that you are attentive even in silence, that you are working even when I cannot feel movement. Shape my waiting into worship rather than frustration. Father, I bring you my spiritual desires, the longing to know you more deeply, the desire to hear your voice more clearly, the hope that my life would reflect your love more fully. I trust you to guide that growth. I trust you to reveal yourself in ways I can receive. I trust you to deepen my faith without crushing my spirit, God. I remember the assurance spoken in Scripture that the Lord is my shepherd and I lack nothing, as expressed in Psalm 23:1. Tonight, that truth steadies me. Even if I feel unsure or incomplete, you are guiding me. You are providing what I truly need, even when it looks different than I expect. I rest in your leadership, Lord. I ask you to protect my heart from discouragement. When progress feels slow, when change feels minimal, when faith feels ordinary, remind me that transformation often happens quietly, invisibly, over time. What you are building in me is not shallow or temporary. It is deep, lasting, and rooted in truth. God, I give you my trust again, not as a one-time decision, but as a continual offering. Trust in your wisdom, trust in your timing, trust in your love. When my grip tightens out of fear, help me release again. When control feels tempting, remind me that surrender brings peace. Father, I thank you for the gentle safety of this moment, for the way night allows my defenses to fall, for the way rest opens space for you to work. I receive this time as a gift. I do not rush it. I do not resist it. I allow it to do its quiet work within me. God, as this prayer continues without urgency or conclusion, I remain with you, not striving toward an ending, not seeking emotional intensity, but resting in steady communion. You are here. I am held. And that truth is enough to carry me through the remaining hours of this night and into the unfolding grace of a new day. God, as the night stretches deeper and the world outside sleeps, I continue to rest in your presence, feeling a quiet certainty that you are still here, watching over every heartbeat, every breath. The darkness does not obscure you, rather it magnifies your nearness. In the stillness, I sense that you are shaping my spirit in ways I cannot yet see. I trust that the work you are doing now, unseen and subtle, will carry me through tomorrow with strength and clarity. Lord, I bring before you the thoughts that linger in the late hours, concerns about the future, regrets from the past, and the weight of unresolved emotions. I do not carry them alone. I place each one gently into your hands. You are able to hold everything I cannot. You are able to turn worry into wisdom, fear into faith, and fatigue into renewed strength. Teach me to release my mind fully into your care. God, I reflect on the quiet lessons of waiting. Waiting in darkness, waiting for sleep, waiting for clarity. These are not wasted moments. They are shaping patience, resilience, and trust within me. Help me to see waiting as sacred time with you, a space where my spirit can learn to rely not on my own understanding but on your steadfast presence. As your word reminds us in Psalm 27:14, wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord. May this truth anchor me tonight. Father, I ask you to protect my heart and mind from thoughts that steal peace. When anxiety whispers and doubts creep in, remind me that you are greater than any fear. Let your presence fill the gaps that worry tries to occupy. Let my spirit be still, fully aware that you are in control, that you are faithful, and that you are working all things together for good, even when I cannot yet understand. God, I bring before you the quiet, unseen parts of my life, my hopes unspoken, my prayers unheard by others, my longings held in secret. You know them all. Nothing is too small or too hidden for your attention. I entrust them to you, trusting that your timing and wisdom are perfect. Shape these seeds of desire and need according to your loving plan, even as I sleep. Lord, I reflect on the ways you have sustained me already. Even when I felt weak, you were strong. Even when I feared, you were near. Even when I doubted, you were faithful. Tonight, let the memory of your past faithfulness strengthen my heart. Let it reassure me that whatever tomorrow brings, you will remain a constant, loving presence. God, I ask you to guide my dreams tonight. Let them be filled with your peace, insight, and gentle reminders of your love. Protect my subconscious from fear, confusion, or unrest. Let every hour of sleep deepen my trust in you, restoring not only my body but also my soul. Teach me through the quietness of sleep as you teach through scripture, prayer, and life. Father, I surrender the control I often cling to. I release the pressure to figure everything out, to have all answers, to understand every path. I rest in your wisdom, knowing that you are guiding my steps even when I am unaware. Let this surrender be a source of profound peace and freedom. Lord, I remember your promise that you will never leave me nor forsake me. Even in the darkness of night, even in uncertainty, your presence is unwavering. Let this assurance fill every corner of my heart tonight. Let it calm restless thoughts, quiet anxious impulses, and nurture a deep, abiding trust in you. God, I offer you my deepest gratitude for this day that is ending. The victories, the struggles, the lessons, and the mercies I have seen, and those I have yet to recognize. May the peace I feel now flow into tomorrow, allowing me to face each moment with courage, clarity, and joy, rooted in your faithfulness, Father. As I continue to drift toward sleep, I rest fully in you. I do not need to earn your presence, nor do I need to achieve perfection to be loved. Your love is constant, your care is unwavering. Your power is at work in every detail of my life. Let me receive this gift of rest completely, knowing that you are guiding me through the night and into the new day, ready to renew, restore, and lead me forward. God, as the first hints of dawn begin to touch the edges of the night, I remain in your presence, feeling the gentle shift from darkness into light. Even as sleep releases me and the world around me begins to stir, I carry your peace within me. I am grateful for the quiet hours that have allowed my heart to rest, my spirit to breathe, and my trust in you to deepen. Lord, I give you this approaching day. I do not know what it will hold, but I place it fully in your hands. I do not ask for perfection or for every challenge to be removed. I ask only for your guidance, your wisdom, and your sustaining presence. Help me to walk in your strength, to act in your love, and to listen for your voice throughout every moment. God, I reflect on how you have walked with me through the night, the moments of worry, the unspoken fears, the quiet gratitude, and the deep longing for your nearness. You have not left me, not even for a single heartbeat. And now, as the world awakens, I carry this assurance with me. You are faithful, you are good, and you are forever near. Father, I ask you to help me carry the lessons of this night into the day. Let the trust I cultivated in darkness guide my choices in light. Let the peace I experienced here protect me from anxiety and rush. Let the hope that quietly grew in me bloom into courage, patience, and clarity. May the strength I receive from you in stillness sustain me through every challenge and every joy. God, I remember your promise that you are my light and my salvation, that I need not fear, for you are with me, as written in Psalm 27:1. As the morning breaks, let this truth be the foundation of my day. Let it shape my thoughts, my words, and my actions. May I walk confidently, knowing that you go before me and remain beside me in every step. Lord, I give you my heart for this new day. Help me to offer it freely, without hesitation or reservation. Help me to trust your plan, to listen for your guidance, and to respond with courage and love. Let every encounter, every task, every challenge be met with a spirit grounded in your presence. God, I offer gratitude for the night that has passed and the day that begins. Thank you for protection, for rest, for renewal, and for the quiet teaching of your presence. Let your peace accompany me from this moment forward, filling each hour with your guidance, your grace, and your sustaining love. Father, as the first light of morning fills the sky, I rise in you. I carry the calm, the trust, and the hope nurtured through the night into all that awaits. I am ready to face this day with a heart open to your work, a spirit confident in your care, and a soul rested in your unwavering love. Thank you, God, for the night, for the rest, and for the new day. Thank you for your constant presence and faithfulness. May I walk today in the fullness of your peace, your mercy, and your love, trusting you with every moment that lies ahead. Lord, I ask all of this in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.